Hey guys, today I'm working on a 2019 Ford Transit 250, and the problem with this one is the interior handle doesn't close from inside, it just flops around. So you can open it, but when you fully extend the door, you have to reach all the way outside and pull the outside handle to close it. This does nothing. This is extremely common on the Ford because this could actually happen the other way, where you close the door and then you can't open it. It's doing this from the opposite side. And I'll show you on our new replacement here. The problem is these little plastic arms. For whatever reason, Ford thinks plastic is superior to, like, I guess there's nothing else you can make it out of other than plastic in Ford's eyes, and they break nonstop. So super common, but a super easy fix. I'm going to show you guys again. Usually this arm will fall off completely, or it just snaps one of these little hooks here. See how there's kind of a gap, like this is really weak. Over time, you know, when you pull, it's doing that on a cable and it just snaps off, and then the cable just, you know, falls out and you end up with this problem. So you only need one tool really, and it's just a ratchet with a T30 Torx bit. So to get started here, we're gonna just pop off these little covers. These cover up the mounting bolts. You can just pop those off with your fingers. And we're going to back these screws out here. So this one actually is pretty close to being loose, which is also really common on delivery vehicles. These things are constantly being slammed open and ripped shut. So we'll go ahead and remove this one here. And let's grab that bottom one down here. Same with that one. So let's go ahead and we'll just back him out. You want to be careful not to cross thread these when you put them back in. That is super important. So we'll set that aside. From here, this little cover just pops right out, just like so. And then this, you lift it up and it just pulls out. As we can see, that little arm I was talking about just popped completely off. So we'll go ahead and we'll pop off our little cable here, and this just completely came off. Super not cool. We're not even going to attempt to try to fix that. Once it breaks, we replace. So I don't know how well you can see this on the camera, but there's a cable here that hooks into this arm. We're just going to pop him off quick here, and then slide him out so that cable fits in here, and the little end just slots in right there. So again, that little arm just fell completely off, and we're not gonna risk it failing a second time. So once we drop my tool here. So once we have our new handle, we're gonna go ahead, and these, don't worry because you can't get this wrong. It's only gonna wanna go in one way on each cable. So usually your shorter cable is gonna go on the bottom. So we're gonna slot in the little metal end first into here, and then we're gonna slot in the plastic piece here. Let me grab him. So we're gonna slot in the metal piece first, and then push in the clip. Same thing for the top. So we're going to put him in like so, and then snap him in. From here, you just put him back in, and he's gonna sit like that. Now what you're going to do is take your cover that you removed. You're gonna slot him in right here, cover him up, and then we're going to take our mounting screws and just line them up. We'll line the bottom up first. You're gonna have to hold this straight while you do it because the bottom does move. The top bolt actually mounts into the door itself. The bottom mounts into the handle. It's kind of how this system works here. And again, you don't want to cross thread, so finger tighten first. Once you have it like so, we'll go ahead and you don't want to snug him up, you just want to make him just tight enough before you fully tighten everything down. Just make sure they're even. There. If you tighten these too tight, you're going to hear a snapping sound, and that is just not what you want to hear. So let's make sure just snug. It's just a plastic handle, so don't go crazy with it. Then, last but not least, we're going to take our little covers, and they just snap right back into place. Super easy, like so. Now, let's see if I can move this camera to show you guys. We'll open it all the way. And now, he wants to close. Let me slam him all the way. And then he opens. So that is how to change the interior handle on a slider door for a Ford Transit 250. I hope you guys learned something today. Feel free to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.